Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a mod for the Ibishu Covet that gives you the cardboard variant. What is the cardboard variant? It is an Ibishu Covet with the world's most beautiful body kit made out of cardboard and duct tape. You can see all the pieces are held on with what appears to be duct tape all over the place, and all the pieces appear to be made out of cardboard. Now, I will say, if somebody actually managed to do a body kit out of cardboard, they're pretty handy. I mean, just cardboard and duct tape is not the easiest thing to work with. And I like right there, it's like this side up, but nope. We're gonna put that going down. Because this guy, he's a rebel. He don't play by the rules. He puts his cardboard upside down. And interestingly enough, somehow the cardboard actually makes it a little bit slower than the same version of the vehicle with the normal bumpers on it. I'm not exactly sure how. I would think cardboard would add almost no weight, but if you drag race them side by side, the extra drag from the cardboard, I assume, makes it about a car length and a half slower than the other one, which is totally unexpected. And it doesn't seem like it really helps you in the corners with all that extra downforce it's apparently giving you. It still is an Ibishu Covet going around the corners. Now, there are a couple of alternative parts that you can play around with, but not too many there. What you see is what you get. And it does everything. Like, the kit has everything. It has the rear spoiler, it has the rear bumper, and then it even goes right on top of the wheels. Like, maybe you don't like your steelies and you think cardboard looks better? Well, go ahead and do that. I would totally disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with steelies, but that guy, he's no steelies. Then you got the side, and I like how there's even a little cutout for the door. It's like this guy really thought it through. He's like, oh, wait a minute. If I put a piece of cardboard like that, I can't open the door. I ain't gonna Dukes of Hazzard this all the time, so he made a little cutout for that. And you got the front bumper. And you got the hood scoop, which is so functional. All it does is collect air right there, and eventually it'll pop off if it was very lightly attached. But I think it's pretty firmly attached because my guy is cardboard engineer. I mean, see, all the cardboard is very firmly attached with the duct tape. It's not like it's going to fall off as you drive. It's about as strong as a normal bumper in terms of how strong it stays onto the car. We can go ahead and crash it soon, and so you can see how that deforms. And that's not how that was supposed to go. All that happened is we had a slow and gradual stop. We lost one piece of cardboard on a wheel, and that is it. Doesn't look like any of the cardboard's damaged yet, so we're going to try again for this. And this time I'm going to hopefully hit something that's solid. The hard part about Jungle Rock Island is finding the solid things to actually hit. There we go. Now you can see the cardboard will deform and impact, and it will kind of disappear because it's actually pretty thin when you compare it to a normal bumper that you would normally see on the car. So let's go ahead and do another crash. This time we're going to go to the right. We're going to get a lot of speed and hopefully have a really big impact. If we wanted more speed, we could have swapped out the engine, but I think we'll be able to get up to 70 plus miles per hour with this engine. So that's good enough for me. I mean, we got a car that has pieces of cardboard for its body panels. How strong could it be in an impact? Not that strong at all. Get a little bit of flight, get some slow-mo going. Kind of actually watch the cardboard deforming this time, right? Hopefully the bushes don't hide too much there. Actually, that's perfect. Deforming cardboard! And you can see that cardboard deforms pretty nicely right there. Like the way it hit and then crunched. That looked nice. Got the hubcaps flying off. And we'll go ahead and just let it go all the way to the ground. It actually landed on its wheels. That is impressive. And it still wants to drive. Cardboard bumper, pretty strong when it wants to be. Although there is a fire in the inside of the car, which, yeah, that's definitely bad if you're the passenger. If you're the driver, it's just like, oh, my heater is really good. If you're the passenger, you're like, this heater's cooking me, literally. And yeah, this ain't going anywhere, so let's just go ahead and reset it. And as I said, there is an alternative part that we're going to go ahead and take a look at real quickly. So I'm going to just pull the Covet into the light. Open up the parts menu, we're going to go to body, and then on the front bumper we have the regular cardboard front bumper that you see. Then there's also the cut cardboard front bumper, and this one just adds a big old hole to the front bumper, and it's kind of like, well, why is the hole there? It's not really lined up with the radiator, it's all offset. Well, actually what it's there for is the oil cooler under front bumper support, so let's go ahead and add that. And then the hole in the bumper makes a lot more sense because it's perfectly lined up with that oil cooler. And that's the only alternative part that I could find that comes with the mod, although I did not look at the wheels now that I think about it. Hopefully there are no alternative wheels, but that is actually a possibility I overlooked. You know, I'm never a person who looks much at the wheels of the cars. Up, there goes one of the pieces of cardboard. I mean, they're basically attached like hubcaps in terms of how easy they fall off. Just kind of rub them in the bush, they're gone, just like a hubcap would be. In this game, at least, I mean. So we're going to go ahead and do one more impact just into whatever I see around here, and then we're going to do a quick test to see if the cardboard version of the Ibishu Covet is weaker than the normal version of the Ibishu Covet. There's a good looking tree. Alright, that wasn't the biggest of impacts, but right there you can see just how thin the cardboard is and how it kind of reacts differently than a bumper. Because it's kind of flopping about a little more easily, and that's what makes me think that the cardboard will make the car less safe in a crash, because it's not just bolted on top of the bumper, that's actually replacing the bumper. A big steel bumper, or plastic bumper actually, I think it's plastic, has been replaced by a small thin piece of cardboard. That doesn't sound very safe. So let's see if I'm correct on that assumption and head over to grid map. So we're going to keep this test nice and simple. We're going to spawn up two Ibishu Covets. One is going to be the cardboard, and then the other one is going to be the DXI. And I'm going to use the DXI because I believe that's the one that has the same engine as the cardboard. It's basically what this one is based off of, but the cardboard is filthy, and it has its lovely cardboard body parts. We'll go ahead and send the DXI out that way, and then send the cardboard out this way. Spin the DXI around real quickly. There we go, that looks like a good spot for it. Set it there, and then go over to the cardboard, stop him, spin him around. And to make this easier in terms of lining things up, we're going to use the AI to crash them into each other. We're going to pop over to the menu, go to the apps button. We're going to look for AI control, which is actually the first one, so it's not really even looking. And we're going to set the AI to chase and chase. And since there's only one car aside from the one that is chasing, I don't even have to set it up. They're just going to go right into each other. We'll put a little bit of slow-mo into this thing, just 8 times since they're two Covets, so not going that fast. There we go, and if this angle is proving anything, you can see the cardboard received a lot more damage. Look at the angle of the roof where it connects to the windshield. It's a lot worse on the cardboard. Let's see, on this side, the same still holds true. So, yeah. Replacing the body parts with the cardboard does make the car weaker, and the reason I did this test is to see how it was implemented. And if we see the vehicle being weaker with the cardboard, that means this is a great mod because it's so realistic. That's why we do that test, not to see if cardboard's weaker, it's to see if the mod is realistic. Now, it's not too big of a difference on this side, you can see, but on this side, the difference is much more visible. I think the best way to actually visualize this is we do the, I think it was a chase camera, right? Yeah. And then we go sideways on this one like that. And then we go chase camera on this one. And then like that. And then we go between the cars, and you can see how on the green it lifts up. That's how you can see, yep, it's a little bit taller, it's a little bit more damaged. And that's all for this video because it's not a super deep mod or anything like that, but it's a fun and interesting one. So, until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. Here's one more crash, and I'll see ya. Bonus test. While I was editing the video, I had an idea I wanted to try. Can we lift the vehicle by the cardboard? So we're going to just grab it right here. And... ooh! Yeah! That is some very well assembled cardboard. You could actually lift up the vehicle using just the cardboard. That is impressive. What about cardboard on the front hood? Yep. Alright, cardboard on the front bumper. Whoops, a little hard to grab that one. There we go. Yeah. This guy, he's really good with duct tape. Like a couple pieces of duct tape and he can lift a car. You see the Mythbusters do that. They need to use like a whole roll. This guy's like, I got a couple of strips here. And it's golden. How the hubcaps? Do they pop off pretty easy? Like, it seemed like they did, but let's find out for sure. Yep, nice and easy. And then they spin around. Beyblade, let it rip. Oh, that one did not spin at all. Try this again. Beyblade, let it rip. Yes. Yeah. That was okay. Let's see, are there any other stupid things I could think of while we're here? Well, I could show you that the cardboard version is actually slower than the normal one, just in case you don't trust me. Like some people are like, WhyBeAre, you said it, but you didn't show it. How do I know you're not lying? So we'll just do a quick proof of that. Back this thing up all the way to here. Go ahead, reset that spot. And then the one we're going to compare it to is the DXi. Same reason we were using a DXi earlier. Has the exact same engine. But instead of cardboard, it has normal bumpers. So we're going to freeze physics, accelerate, go to the next car, accelerate, unfreeze physics. And you'll see the DXi pulls away just a little bit at the start. And it gets about a car to a car length and a half ahead of me. And then it kind of equalizes out. And eventually, if we had enough room, the cardboard would actually pass them. It has just a tiny bit more top speed. We're talking like 1 mile per hour, 2 mile per hour more top speed. It is very, very close the whole way. Eventually, cardboard will pull ahead, but that's all I got. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.